Hi, I'm Dan O'Day. You might have heard that I'm the world's highest paid freelance radio commercial copywriter. I also teach others how to create radio advertising that works, that actually makes money for the advertiser. If you write radio commercials for a living or as a large part of your job, you probably are used to deadlines, and unfortunately, often those deadlines are ridiculously short, as in tomorrow morning, or the end of today, or how about next hour? That's why I teach quick start copywriting techniques. These are techniques that will allow you to write a fresh, new, original, effective commercial in just 5 minutes. Now, I said effective, a good commercial in just 5 minutes. Anybody can write a bad commercial in just 5 minutes. That's one reason there is so much bad radio advertising out there. I am talking about 5 minutes, a commercial that works, a commercial that is effective and that is completely original. You're skeptical, right? I don't blame you. I use these techniques myself. Now, granted, I don't get 5-minute deadlines. I don't get 1-day deadlines. I don't get 4 or 5-day deadlines. My clients pay me a lot of money, and one of the funny things about the business world is the more they pay you, the more time they are willing to give you to let you do your job well. But I've been there. Back when I was in radio as a production director, as a copywriter, as a creative director, I have been there. I know what those deadlines are like. And I use these techniques today not to beat a deadline, but when I'm stuck for an idea, for a fresh, new approach. These work. They always work. Also, in this audio seminar, you will hear the proof. You will hear me teach all 4 of these quick start techniques, which are quite simple to understand. They don't take a lot of explanation. Every one of them works. You'll hear the explanation, and then you will hear the commercials that the radio professionals who just learned those techniques wrote in 5 minutes. So again, here's what happened. I taught these 4 techniques to a room full of radio advertising professionals. After each technique, I gave them 5 minutes to write a commercial for their client using that technique, and then they came up to the microphone and read what they wrote in just 5 minutes. And it's amazing how many of those scripts were ready to go on the air. A lot of them needed some polishing, maybe 5 to 15 minutes of polishing before it would go on the air, but some of them, they were ready to produce. So you will hear the proof. The techniques really do work. You probably have another deadline to meet, and you could use some help. Thanks.